Hi, I'm Adam from RunDiffusion. Let me show you why architecture firms love using RunDiffusion for design exploration. In this video, we'll look at how to take a building concept and quickly test different facade and material directions, so your team can compare ideas faster and move forward with confidence in your design choices. Now let's open RunDiffusion and create our first facade study together. First, let's start by going to RunDiffusion.com. Once you arrive at RunDiffusion.com, you're going to see in the top right two options of free sign up. So if you don't have an account, go ahead and just click on free sign up to get your account started. If you have an account already, go ahead and click on login. Once you've logged in, it should bring you to our main platform. And from here you have a lot of different options. The first thing I want to talk about though is manage my plan. If you're currently on the free plan, make sure you click on manage my plan, and you'll want at least a hobby plan for this activity. Next thing you want to do is click on generate right here. That'll give you a drop down of some of the nice tools available, and we're going to click on image edit because we're going to be doing some image edits. Now it may bring up Nano Banana Pro or a different model here, and you can see the model that's brought up right down here. That's how you can switch your active tool. So this one currently has Nano Banana Pro open. So go ahead and click on this, and from here you can then select through all the different models available. And they also have categories to help you find them. However, for this particular activity, I think Nano Banana Pro is a very good tool. You could also use ChatGPT Image 2.0, Nano Banana 2, or Seedream version 4.5 Edit. All of these I think would be able to do this task well. So I'm going to go ahead and click on Nano Banana Pro. Okay, now from here, what we want to do is we want to upload our source image. So we're going to click over here where it says Images to Edit. Click here one time, and then if you've created the image on our site already, it should be in your library, so you'd click here to select it. However, if it's on your hard drive, go ahead and click on upload, select the image you want to use, and it should load it right here in a few moments. And while that uploads, you also want to make sure you align your resolution to your intended output. So for example, this is not a 1024 by 1024 resolution image, and I want to keep it as close as possible just to avoid distortion. So what I'm going to do is go to a 1K 4:3, and that should do it for us. Now you can edit this simply by writing a prompt and telling the AI what you want it to do. So for example, for this one, we could say, please change the facade of the building to, and for this one we're going to go with a glass curtain wall. Do not change the structure of the building. So this little last bit right here is important. You just want to let it know you want to keep the building exactly as it is, just change the facade. And with this simple prompt like this, you could just click run, and it will do that in a moment. And while that one generates, let's go ahead and do one more. We're going to type in let's do a brown timber screen. And I'll click run on that one as well. Alright, now that those are finished, let's go ahead and check them out real quick. You can see here we do have our new facade on our building. You can see it's changed it all the way across to here as well. And you can click on compare here, and that will allow you to see the difference. You can grab the slider by clicking on it one time, and once you click on it, you can just kind of slide it a little bit to the right or the left. Okay, and now let's go ahead and click on out of that, and we can see some of these other examples. Here's our brown timber screen, I believe. Yep. And I'll show you another one I did. It still did exactly what we asked, but I really liked this one I did earlier. I have a couple of samples I did by myself. Let me just show you. Here's a black timber one. I like this one where it goes up and down, where it's vertical. And I wanted to show you something else that you can do. With just a prompt, please change the rectangle windows to oval shapes, and you can see I did that. And I also had to change the doorway to an archway. I kept everything else intact. This is a powerful way to do simple prompts to get the edits you want, and it gives you a lot of control. But you might have a specific texture, like for example this brick granite wall over here, if you can see this here. I wanted to do one with this, with a prompt and a reference image, you can also do that. So just as an example, you can see I used the reference image here and I said, please change the facade of the brutalist building to the granite textured bricks in the reference image. And sure enough, there you have it. So it gives you a lot of control. I'll show you how to use reference images and as well as how to use the annotation feature in a future video. But in this video, I really wanted just to drive home how simple it could be to use a simple prompt with one reference image to get your result. But don't think that that's all you can do. The sky's the limit on RunDiffusion. There's so many different ways to edit and get the results you want. If you have any questions for me, please feel free to reach out at any time. I'm always available for our enterprise customers, so I'd be happy to help you. Have a good day.